the General Foreman for the Village of Tuckahoe, Department of Public Works. Welcome. Go through some of the vehicles with you. This here behind me is the leaf truck. We usually send it out to do curbside leaf collection between October 15th and November 15th. And you could just pile it along the curb, and we come and get the leaves right in front of your house. This here is one of our main plow trucks. It plows the north side of the village. We have two of these. One takes care of the north and one takes care of the south. We also have two smaller trucks like this with salters on it that also supplement these bigger trucks, as well as pickup trucks with plows. It's essential in the winter. That's how we keep all the roads clear and passable in these major storms. The salt comes out over here in the back and it dispenses on the road, and the driver has a controller in the cab that helps him control how much salt he's throwing on the road. And we also have a pre-wetting system that sprays liquid salt brine on the salt. It helps with make it react faster on the road. So it's a liquid version of salt that basically sprays out also. So this is one of our main trucks, like I said. This is our south side sanitation truck. We have another one for the north side, so there's two trucks servicing the village every day of the week. It goes out doing different various materials depending upon what day of the week it is. We have 3 guys work this truck, a driver and 2 laborers, and they go out every day, rain or shine, and they pick up your garbage and keep the streets clean. So in the back here, we have 2 pail tippers here in the middle. They pick up the big 90-gallon pails and tip them into the truck so the guys don't have to lift them. And this other apparatus, this big bar on the bottom, is called a dumpster tipper. So basically when we get to the apartment houses and the retail shops, they have a bigger collection system, and we can dump that right into the back of the hopper. Everything goes to the transfer station over in Yonkers, and that's where the recycle matter and the garbage goes. So it's a pretty good operation. So we have 6 sanitation men covering 2 sides, 3 guys on each truck. So, but again, they go out every day, different material every day. So, this is the front end loader. It's mainly used for just about everything, but basically loading trucks, materials, dirt, gravel. Also, in the wintertime, it's essential for loading the big trucks. We first saw the big plow trucks that loads all the salt on the trucks. It's a 3-yard bucket, and we're actually due to replace this one this year. So hopefully we get our new loader in, and I can show you next year our brand new 2026 loader. But we use it for all kinds of stuff. It's just a machine that can handle almost anything. So we use it up at the compost site. We use it, move the restaurant blocks for outdoor dining, all kinds of stuff. It's a wonderful piece of equipment. This here's our sewer truck. It basically cleans our sanitary sewers. So if we had a sewer job or a resident was having a backup, we'd come with this jetty and jetty the line, the main, to clear it. However, we're only responsible for the main. Obviously, the homeowner's house line that goes out to the main, that's their responsibility. But we would come and clear the main to make sure there wasn't an obstruction in there, and we would clear it. And if you want to go in the back, I can show you the jetty that does that. So basically back here, this big hose reel, it's a big pressure washer jetty, but it's really strong. And then we put a special tip on there depending upon what type of clog we have, and then we send it in, it's underground infrastructure, so it's unknown what you're going to run into. So it's kind of, sometimes it's tree roots, sometimes it's a blockage from somebody using, wipes or, feminine hygiene products and stuff like that. And, sometimes it just can't handle the amount of sewage coming through the pipe. So then we go and clear the pipe and make sure everybody's service is restored and whatnot. So this is essential. This is, if we didn't have something like this, you'd have to call an outside contractor in for crazy money to come and do this for you. These are the other plow trucks. They supplement the bigger trucks as far as like the side streets and some of the smaller streets. that the bigger plow truck can't get down. So this would normally have a plow and a sander on the back of the dump, and that's how we plow this up. On the off season, it's doing all kinds of organic waste. Our highway crew use it for trimming, dumping soil, picking up mulch, and all that kind of stuff. So this truck here is our water truck in the summertime. We water all the beautiful hanging baskets that the beautification committee supplies to us. And in the wintertime, in the wintertime, we use it to spray the salt brine on the road. And I'll show you back here. This here is the street sweeper. It goes out every day. We take it out of service when it gets really cold, like after December, through the winter. But basically it goes out every day, and it sweeps all the main roads. So it's something that goes out every day of the week. It keeps our village clean of litter and whatnot. So from inside the cab, we can operate this bucket, and we could trench and bury drainage lines and whatnot. Street excavation. There's a thumb on it, so we could grab stuff and squeeze it and pick it up. So it's very, 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 very versatile piece of equipment for us to have. We're only a small crew of 16 guys, so having equipment like this, it really helps. And this here is a skid steer. It's a Bobcat. Again, it has a bucket on it. It has attachments to a fork. It has what else do we have for it? Basically, we unload trucks with it. We load trucks with the salt, mulch, debris, anything. It's just a very versatile piece of equipment, and they love it. The guys love using it. This here is a pretty new vehicle. I think it's a 2023 or 24. We got it on a DEC grant, and basically for food scrapping. But basically, it's a 4-door vehicle that can fit a whole crew of guys in it, and it has a lift gate on the back to help bring material up into the truck with the lift versus trying to lift it on the truck or load it with a machine. So it really comes in good, especially for the food scrap pails, because they're really heavy. One of the pails that we pick up are like 350, 400 pounds each. So the lift is essential to get it on and off the truck when we do our collections regularly. So, and this last piece of equipment, it's a lawnmower. We use it to cut all the parks in the village during the summertime. But in the wintertime, we put a plow on it and we do the sidewalks. So it's a heated cab. We have doors for it in the wintertime when it gets cold. But right now it's set up to mow parks. We have probably one more mow. We usually try to mulch the leaves in place. So this is all our mowers are set up to mulch in place, but this is the main one that does the parks. All the others are smaller, and we have a whole electric fleet of weed whackers and blowers and chainsaws and cutters and all kinds of things that we also got a $10,000 grant to buy electric equipment. So we can walk over to the electric equipment if you'd like to see. So this is some of our electronic equipment. We have weed whackers. We have a pruner on a pole. Those back attachments, they're all replaceable with different kinds of equipment. We have a chainsaw that attaches down a pole, and they all battery operated. A back blower, a hand back blower, and we have more than this, but this is just a debut of some of the stuff we got with it. There's also a mower here. It's all electric to the left. And that last piece of equipment behind is a EV truck. It's brand new. We basically got it. It was $82,000, and we got it with a full grant because we put all these charging stations into the village. So we basically got the truck for free. When we had to lay out the money, but we got it for free, and we're utilizing that. It's a general foreman's car. That's my vehicle. So we use it for daily, interactions. I got a million things I interact with all the public every day, and constantly around the village. You'll see it. We're here at 15 Marbledale Road. This is the home of Department of Public Works for Tuckahoe, and here behind me is our This is our garages. We store our plow trucks in that first garage. We have an office for the road maintenance foreman and the mechanic. We have a stock room back behind that. Then to the left, that's the first garage. We usually have 2 big plow trucks in there ready to go for any storm or whatever. Then to the left of that is the mechanic's garage. That's where Tom the mechanic works out of. There's a couple of bays. He's a truly talented mechanic. He can fabricate anything, weld anything. He's just unbelievable. We're really lucky to have such a talented person working on our staff. If you go to the left of that, that's the salt bin. It's full right now. We go through roughly somewhere between 250 tons to 500 tons of salt on a regular winter. We just stocked it up full of salt, getting ready, because anything could happen at any time now when the fall hits. So we're ready to go with that. Again, this is where the loader comes in to scoop that debris into the trucks, so it could go into those sanders and plow the roads and salt behind itself. So next to that is the furniture share house. That's the container we collect furniture for the poor. Furniture Share House is a great organization in Westchester County. Basically, they sponsor them, I guess. And basically, they get furniture for single moms in small apartments, and they outfit it for free for them. So they're looking for small pieces of furniture that are small enough to fit in these kind of apartments that they can utilize and live, because some of these people can't afford to buy this kind of stuff, and the county is a great resource for these women and their families to get furnishings and have a great life. So behind here we have some parking, a lot of material storage, catch basin storage, bricks, all kinds of stuff. That's our metal dumpster. It's ready to be picked up on Monday. It's full. We collect metal every Thursday throughout the year. And you put that curbside and we pick that up. And we store our sanders off season. Those are the sanders that go in the smaller trucks. Usually our sanitation fleet parks here on the left. That's a 2002 truck that we use for a backup truck, and we use it on the highway department. This here is the other sanitation truck that we use. This is the north side sanitation truck. We use it for the other half of the village. And you already saw the other garbage truck is in the show. That covers the south end of the village. Over here on the left, we have this shipping container. It's full of all our equipment. Gas equipment. We have gas cans in there. We have all our gas-powered
Hi everyone, my name is Tanya Thomas. I'm a solid waste staff assistant at Westchester County's Department of Environmental Facilities. The Department of Environmental Facilities oversees all the garbage and recycling and wastewater
we have gasoline and diesel.
And
we use
we're
a sustainable
here to improve
diesel.
the overall recycling rate at Westchester County.
We were using biodiesel, but this is even a more sustainable option. So we just switched to sustainable diesel, and we've been doing that for about a year, and we've had great results with it. So to the left of that, we have a backup generator for the facility, because as you know, when storms hit and stuff happens, we're still looking to respond for the community, and sometimes there's no power and nothing works without power. So we have a backup generator for this whole facility, and it kicks on automatically when there's a storm, and we're able to react if there's power lines down and trees down and whatever. We could still get in and out and do what we have to do. So, and this here is our new building. I call it a new building. It was built in 2010, and we use that as our main DPW headquarters. My desk, the superintendent's desk, is in there. We have a staff break room. We have a locker room, and we have a couple of bathrooms. So it's nice to have a nice place, especially when you're here for days, sometimes on end, trying to plow snow or whatever, go through the storm. It's nice to have a nice place to have a cup of coffee and whatnot. So, but pretty much this is the DPW. We have very tight accommodations for a lot of equipment, but we look forward to always serving the community and doing the best we can to be a great asset to the village. And it really is a great department.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Belkis Mateo. I'm with Con Edison with Customer Outreach, and today I'm here providing information about our energy affordability discount program that we have, and also information for the little ones where they can have coloring books, comic books, and stickers. So please stop by and ask me any questions regarding energy efficiency. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Claire Gorman. I'm with the Bronx River Sound Shore Audubon chapter. We're a group of all volunteers that bring awareness to birds and environment and native plants, all the things that we need to keep our planet healthy. Birds are a sign of whether our environment is healthy or not. If there's a decline, there's usually a reason for it. That's the reason why, for example, DDT was banished. It was because the bird population went down. And it was because of the Audubon chapter's winter bird count, where we go out and we actually count birds. But we have plenty of our own field trips and programs. They're all free to the public. You go to our website, bronxriversounshoreaudubon.org. It's brss.audubon.org. brss.audubon.org. That's it.
Hi.
Thank you.
My name is Ima.
Van.
And
Beverly.
And we're really excited to be here. Van, you are a?
I am the realtor from Keller Williams Realty.
I'm a realtor from Coldwell Banker Realty in White Plains.
And Ima, I am a mortgage licensed in New York and Connecticut, our mortgage broker with Madison Mortgage. So we're really excited to be here, be part of this event, and give guidance to the community here and have so much fun. Van, you want to say anything?
Oh yes, and also we are coming from Realtor, and Keller Williams is a great company to work with, and she is from Coldwell Banker. We both helping first home buyer in New York, and if you guys have any questions, call us 917-402-0139.
646-644-6175.
And always feel free to connect with me at 347-310-5647. Really excited to be here.
Hi, this is Elaine, the interim director at the Tuckahoe Library. We're so happy to be here today and share all the wonderful things that we're doing our stories and songs. But we have some great upcoming events. We have Pumpkin Patch Story Time next Friday on Halloween. So please come and join us with the little ones at 11 a.m. at the library. We also have on October 29th, Dia de los Muertos Craft, and that is at 3:30 p.m. And on November 1st, we have a special event for the children, Make Your Own Robots, and that is going to be November 1st at 1 o'clock at the Tuckahoe Library, ages pre-K to 5th grade. And we have lots of wonderful programs for teens and adults. So please come down and see us. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Barbara. This is Harmeet. We represent the Tuckahoe Environmental and Sustainability Committee. We are here today. We have these compost bins, which you can buy at any time from DPW during the week. They're $25, and what you get is this smaller bucket that you can keep on your countertop, and
a bag of
these,
roll of bags.
These are corn husks. They're made out of corn husks, so they compost. You put all your food scraps in here, everything, meat, everything, and
bones too.
Bones, meat. When you fill this up, you then have this larger bin that you can collect a bunch of bags in, and Tuesday mornings, DPW will, if you put this bucket out, they'll pick it up and empty it for you. And then what you get, once the food scraps are all composted, you get something that looks like this. This is made out of food scraps. So it's everything. It's not just like backyard composting, like, you know, vegetation and shrimp shells and eggshells. This is everything, all your food scraps. And you'll be amazed at how light your garbage is. I mean, you're throwing away almost nothing. And actually, one man said to me he loves it because in the summertime he doesn't get maggots in his garbage.
And one thing that you should keep in mind, as Barbara said, because we use this for food scrap recycling, the amount of garbage is reduced by 60%, and that saves your village, your town, tipping fees that you have to pay to dispose garbage. So it's not only good for environment, it's good for your taxes too. So it's a no-brainer.
Hello, this is Nick Zanzano, Tuckahoe historian. And I'd like to say we're having a great day here at DPW Day here in Tuckahoe. One thing I'd like everybody to keep in mind, go through your photographs at home, your parents' photographs. I'm sure we have gems that we'd like to have in our archives.
Take a look. We got face paint. With the hand. Take a look. Pen and zoom. With the hand. What are we doing here? With the hand. With the hand. What? We got it all today. Wave your hand over the top. Wave the hand over the top. Wave the hand. Get ready. Watch it. What? Take a look. What? Check out all the vendors. Take a look. We got a lot of vendors here today. How's the horns? Let me hear them horns. We got story time. Everybody with the story time.
Standing behind a scrawny skeleton. Jump on now, they shouted. He's a sneaky one. Let me see. 3 little witches zipping through the night, and a ghost haunt witch as she jumped in fright. Come on with us, they hollered and grabbed on tight. And now there's 4 little witches, and they heard a 5th cry. Ooh, that big greedy goblin wants my apple brew. Hop on quick, said the witches. Bring your brew pot too. 5 little witches slurping supper in the sky. They saw a mummy snatch another witch's pumpkin pie. Ride with us, they yelled. It's safer way up high. 6 little witches watch a werewolf crowd. He leaped toward a 7th and let out a howl. Pick me up, she begged. His breath is really foul. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now there's 7 witches bobbing past a bog. They saw a sneaky snake near a witch and a frog. Rise and shine, they call, we'll lift you off that log. They saved her just in time. Look at that, she was sleeping. The snake would have eaten her. So now there's 8 little witches, and they saw a big scary bat. They swoop, the bat is swooping toward a witch and her tiny white cat. Raise your broom, they screech, we'll lift you with that. See, she's gonna catch her by the broom. So now there's 9 witches on the broom, and they felt the broom dripping low. Because there's too many witches on that broom.
Put your right foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out. You put your left foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out. You put your right hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out. You put your left hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Now you gotta put your whole self in. You ready? You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in and you shake it all about. Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yay!
Ready?
Here it goes. I was just saying, let's not have the dog catch it. That may bring the festivities to it.
There's a free pumpkin if you can get him. Oh wait, now he wants to go back in. Let me put him.
Here we go.
Oh, look at the chicken! Oh, it's the chicken got him.
Get that chicken!
Got him, Julian.
Grab him.
All right, I want to welcome everybody to DPW Day. Introduce myself. If those of you that don't know me, my name is Frank DeMarco, Superintendent of Public Works in Tuckahoe. And to my left here is my foreman, Joe Tavalillo. And without him, none of this could be possible. None of this could be possible without the help of Joe Tavalillo. And this day, us here at DPW gives us the opportunity to showcase all of your Department of Public Works, what they do every single day for this community. They work hard for everyone here. The team not only does most noticeable job of collecting garbage and recycling, but maintains the village in ways that are not always easily recognized by us. Some of the things that we do is maintaining your roads and sidewalk, snow and ice control, urban tree and landscaping, underground infrastructure like sewers, stormwater, and electrical, lighting throughout the village, public and social engagements, sustainability, protecting our waterways and our environment, and much, much more. That list is just growing every year, thanks to our board. To my right here, I have Mayor Elmira Andino, our Deputy Mayor Kara Cronin, Trustee Josh Gaccione. He was to the right. He's on his way. Darryl Taylor. I also want to recognize that, you know, we're all wearing our pink shirts. We do this annually. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So you'll always see the sanitation workers and the highway department on the road with their pink shirts this month. Just give them a thumbs up in support of breast cancer awareness. Before I have the board and the mayor speak, I just want to go through and recognize some of the people who are here. We do have the Beautification Committee here, the Environmental Committee, the Department of Environmental Facilities with Westchester County, the Historical Committee, the Autobound Committee, and I'm sure I'm missing some others here as well. But here, without further ado, I'm going to take the mic and give it to our mayor, Mayor Omar Andino.
Hey, Tuckahoe! Happy DPW Day. Whenever any one of you calls me to say thank you for the snow being plowed or the streets being paved and all of that work, I tell people thank DPW too, because so much of what happens in the village doesn't happen without them. So thank you all so much. Thank you to Joe and to Frank and the entire team. We are super grateful for the DPW team that we have here in Tuckahoe, and so does the entire board. I want to give the mic to the deputy mayor, your soon-to-be mayor, so that she can greet you all.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tuckahoe. Welcome to this beautiful day. I just want to thank Frank and Joe for what a wonderful day. This is the best Get Acquainted with DPW Day. They get better and better every year. Remember our guys when it's snowing and sleeting and raining and windy out, when it's 100 degrees and when it's -5, they are out on those trucks, they are tending to our village, and they are making this village beautiful. So give them a thank you, hand them a bottle of water, and tell them what a great job they're doing every single day, not just today. I'll see you all later at the Candy Crawl, 3 o'clock. And I'm going to hand this over.
Tuckahoe, real quick. You know, sometimes if you have a long day at work, and you're like, wow, that was a tough day. And then I remember I sit at a desk, and I look at the guys that come to my house, and they really have tough days. So thank you to everybody, Frank, Joe, on your staff. Thank you for everything you do for the village. Thank you for everyone who comes out here for DPW Day. Go beep some horns, go eat a hot dog, have a great day, and we'll see you at the Candy Crawl later on. Thank you.
Good morning, Tuckahoe. So I actually did the DPW job for 8 years, did sanitation and highway. It is not an easy job, but they do it with dedication. They do it because they love the village, and they do it because they're good, hard workers. So I have a great appreciation for the DPW department to do that job day and night, in the cold, in the heat. They're at your house a minimum 3 to 4 times a week, doing everything that needs to be done to take care of the village. So we thank the DPW for everything they're doing, and Frank and Joe.
I'm going to now hand the mic over to Joe Tavalillo to Foreman.
I just want to say that without the staff here at DPW, they're completely amazing, and none of this is possible without them doing what they do day in and day out for this community, okay? Please go around to the tables and let them showcase what they have for you. They're an amazing bunch of guys that I am proud to work with, and I consider myself very lucky. Thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody, and have a great day.
Just one more thing, if you don't get a chance to thank your DPW workers throughout the year, today's your chance. They're all here. Go find one of them in pink, because real men wear pink, and thank them.
Thank you, everybody.